Incoterms are the international standard term that sets the responsibility, cost and risk of transportation of export products between the buyer and the seller. Incoterms were first released in 1936, and the latest version was released on January 1, 2011, known as the Incoterms 2010. This standard includes 11 different shipping modes. These 11 modes can be divided into two different categories. The first category includes modes that are applicable to all marine, land, air and railways, and the second category used only in sea and inland waterway. Each of these modes designate transport activities to the buyer and seller. Well, let's go to explain each of these modes. EXW, Ex-Works. Ex-Works is the term used to describe the delivery of goods to an available destination at their place of business, normally in their factory, offices or warehouse. The seller does not need to then load items onto a truck or ship, and the remainder of the shipment is the responsibility of the buyer, for example overseas shipment and customs duty. EXW is therefore more favorable to the seller as they do not need to worry about the freight once it has left their premises. FCA, Free Carrier. Unlike EXW, Free Carrier pushes the responsibility of delivering the goods to the buyer's nominated premises onto the seller, so they have to organize shipping and various export documents. In this case, the seller delivers the product to the seller after the customs clearance and clearing of the goods at a specified point in the origin country, after which the buyer will be responsible for the remaining work, expenses and risks. CPT, Carriage Paid To. Carriage Paid To, or CPT, goes into a little more detail than FCA, specifying that the seller bears the costs for transport.